Radhe Radhe everyone. Hello, hi, namaste. This is Mansha and today I'm going to talk about Saturn in the sign of Libra. We know that Libra is ruled by its friend, Saturn's friend Venus, and there are three nakshatras that are covered in the sign of Libra, which are Chitra, Swati and Vishakha. So obviously depending upon which nakshatra Saturn is in, Saturn will give results related to that. But since Saturn, we know Saturn, we have talked about Saturn on this channel a lot, but obviously I can repeat it for you. So Saturn is something which we do not like in our lives. Saturn is the failure. Saturn gives us lessons in our lives which are very important to learn, otherwise we are not able to pay back our karma. In fact, since we have taken birth again on this planet, it shows that there are certain pending karmas that we must perform. So Saturn is a planet of karma. It helps us in paying off our debt related to karma. So always whatever lessons that you're getting from Saturn, you should always welcome that. Now Libra is a sign that is ruled by Venus, and Venus, we know that is a planet of relationship. Okay, so Saturn is exalted in a planet of relationship. So this might sound like how it is happening, but this is the reality. Because see, Libra is a sign of marketplace. Libra is a sign of masses, of business. The symbol that you'll see of Libra is like that of a balance. Balance, the justice. So Saturn is also the planet of justice, of law. We see that in the quotes also. There is this lady who is holding this balance, which is showing balance. So since it is a sign of masses and Saturn is naturally something which is a karaka of service, Saturn represents a lower class people, not in the sense of lower class that we talk, but the lower strata of population, like the person who is still doing laborious kind of work to earn a basic living even for a day. So those people represent Saturn. So since Saturn is in the sign of marketplace and masses, so obviously you should do certain thing which will help you in your business. You should always go for business, and in which area you should do business, for that obviously you have to check your second house and 10th house as well, because second house is wealth and 10th house is the house of your fame, your reputation, and your general your work life. So you have to check the second house and 10th house, and also see that Saturn is in the sign of Libra exalted. Then you must do business. And these people, they have initially they won't be so confident with doing business. They'll be kind of there were certain since Saturn is a planet of trauma, also Saturn is a planet of agony, misery, pain and all that. So these people might hesitate in the beginning of life, because maybe the the lessons that Saturn has taught them, that how I can do business, how I can survive in this world. But the best thing that you can do is start your own business, be your own authority, and try to serve others. Try to serve others, particularly if you are experiencing Saturn Mahadasha, or you're experiencing any kind of dasha, which is any kind of period like Sade Sati period, or Kantak Shani or Ashtama Shani, like that. So you should always go to serve the masses, and because this is the sign of business, this is a sign of masses, this is a sign which is ruled by Venus, as I explained, and Venus is obviously friends of Saturn. But what we have to understand, that Saturn, regarding the relationship area, the relationship might not work that fine, because see, Saturn is not a planet of relationship, whether it is exalted or debilitated. Saturn does not rule relationship at all, because Saturn never had its his own relationship with his father. You can see that how Saturn and Sun behave when they are together in a chart, okay, and how his relationships were even with his wife. So the thing is that Saturn does not rule relations. Saturn knows justice. Saturn knows that I have to serve. Libra is a place where I get to serve everyone. When I'm in a public place, I have to serve everyone. I have a commodity that I have to want to sell, then I have to sell it to every person, and I can't do injustice to anybody. So Saturn loves that environment, so that's why it is exalted at 20 degrees exactly. And since it has Libra sign has 3 nakshatras, which are Chitra, and Chitra's ruler is Mars, of course, and Swati, another nakshatra. Swati's ruler is Rahu, we know that, and Vishakha is the last nakshatra of Libra sign, which is ruled by Jupiter. So we have to check the placements of these planets as well to make a final say on how Saturn will behave in the sign of Libra. But obviously one thing we can say that Saturn is comfortable here. Saturn will be comfortable in doing business related work, in doing something related to marketing, sales, in which it is dealing always somebody is dealing with the masses. It is always exposed to the masses, and it is not just working in a desk job and reporting to somebody. It will never be comfortable when Saturn is in the sign of Libra in your horoscope. Then you will never be comfortable with a desk job. You will always like to interact with people. You will always like to be exposed to masses so that you can serve masses. So this is obviously the comfortable sign of Saturn, but the relationship aspect that I told you, because Saturn does not know its own that how relationship. It's a cold planet. It's an emotionless planet. It's a planet of justice. Nyaya Murti. So when you have to do justice, you can't have emotions. Because then in case your relative is standing before you, then you might just end up doing injustice, which won't be fair, and that's why Saturn does not do relationship, and we should respect that. Okay, so I hope you like this video, and in case you did, in case you have any question, in case you have Saturn in the sign of Libra, or you have any questions related to Saturn, then you can drop your comment below. I reply to every comment. You can also book your consultation on my website, or you can reach out to me on my Gmail address as well. It is also flashing over there. And also one more thing, that you can read my articles on my website. I'm posting very interesting articles on my website. Saturn as an Atmakarak planet. I'll be uploading this regarding the video Saturn as an Atmakarak very soon after I finish Saturn in Sign series. But the article related to Saturn in Atmakarak is already there on my channel. I'll post the link below. You can read and enjoy that, and let me know that how you feel and how relatable it is to you. Okay, thank you so much for watching once again, and keep chanting the name of Shri Krishna and Ma Radhe. Jai Shri Radhe. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna.